Hey guys, the Ace Commissioner, and welcome back for more Genshin Impact 3.7 events. Last time, we completed Liyue and actually got a lead on the Card Snatcher and where it was going next. The Nation of Eternity, Inazuma. And today, we are here, and of course, by pattern of this right here. If Kaeya and Hu are the focus of Monster and Liyue respectively, it seems Kokomi is going to be the focus of Inazuma. We might actually end up meeting Kadala here as well. And of course, you also came in with Charlotte, so we really know 3 characters that's gonna be involved in this story. And I already had speculation on about like what the Card Snatcher's goal is. It seems the fact that, again, we're on our way to Rito, by the way. It seems that he doesn't want the people to actually own this rare card back. Seems like he's preventing people from having it. But it doesn't seem that valuable, so maybe it's a more personal reason than just hoarding, you know? And of course, it seems like Kokomi might end up being in the finals this time around because last time Kaeya was in the finals and lost. Huta was in the Liyue's finals and she won. So it seems Kokomi might be involved in the tournament this time as well. Which is a nice chance surprise. We haven't seen Kokomi in a long time, actually. So this is a nice change of pace.
From the moment you arrive in the harbor. Paimon gets more and more curious about the 2 inventors of this game every time we see the posters.
You're not the only one. There's so little information to go off of that there's all sorts of wild speculations about them. Some people say that they invented the game after the God of Wisdom gave them an epiphany, while others say that they're not actually the inventors at all. By the way, have you 2 ever read a book called King of Invocations?
I've only heard of it.
Well, it's a story about a young boy who gets possessed by the spirit of the Crocodile King and becomes a TCG player.
Yeah,
It's
Yu-Gi-Oh!
quite fascinating. I made sure to read it before coming on this trip. Some people have even speculated that the author of the King of Invocations is the boy who was possessed, while the true inventors of the game are the Crocodile King and Ibis King from the legends.
Each of these theories gets more ridiculous than the last.
Exactly! Which is why the original author came forward to deny these rumors.
Sorry
But
guys.
that only fueled the debate further, and the book's sales skyrocketed. It can't be denied that the King of Invocations novels are a major part of why Genius Invocation TCG has become so popular. Just look at the venue. They're almost treating this like a national festival. I bet the book is going to sell more copies after this.
You can be sure that the Fox Lady is behind all this.
Oh yeah.
Fox Lady?
Kitsune.
Yeah, Yai Miko. She's chief editor of the Yai Publishing House. Paimon can just imagine her eating some fried tofu as she instructs her editors to use this event to boost light novel sales.
Oh yes, I've been in that situation many times myself. Although in our case, the boss would be drinking coffee and talking about newspaper sales.
Sounds like bosses are the same everywhere.
It's a stereotype, Paimon. And yes, I'm stereotyping it anyway. Card set, grievances be gone. So, Inazuma. Other than Kokomi and most likely Miko, because I'm assuming we're gonna meet Miko here as well. I'm kinda curious to see who else we're gonna meet. We know that Cosmo's not showing up again, he's in Liyue. So I'm kinda curious.
The scenery in every nation is so different. This trip is really paying dividends.
Good thing that you're able to be so optimistic about it. It sounded like you were pretty much forced to come on this trip whether you wanted to or not.
Yeah, actually.
Huh? Wait.
Oh!
Is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Hey, long time no see. An Archon being involved in this one. What a surprise.
Traveler, Paimon, we meet again.
Long time no see, eh?
Who is this?
Allow Paimon to introduce you. Seems like that's all Paimon's been doing these past few days.
She's going through an
Anyway,
existential
This
crisis.
is Charlotte. She's a journalist
Existential
from Fontaine.
crisis.
And this is A. She's Inazuma's Archon.
What? You mean Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of
Is that
Thunder?
really your full title?
Hello. Please forgive me for not recognizing you.
As a guest from afar, there's no need to be so formal.
Please don't be like Sada.
I mean,
Please.
okay.
Don't be a simp.
Oh, each of your acquaintances is more impressive than the last.
That's true though. Like we
Miko
changed
invited me
from
here to experience the
from, like-
fun and festivities, along with everybody else.
we changed from like the Tianquan Ningguang. I am so sorry for messing that up. The Tianquan Ningguang, you know, like with a high authority of the Liu Qixing, and now we just moved from that to just the God of Eternity. Like that's a spike for sure.
Oh, Paimon gets it. The tournament venue is full of excitement and tasty food, and Miko didn't want you to miss out.
I guess I'll let you catch up for now. We can meet up later, just like last time.
Sure thing. See you, Charlotte.
Who's she catching up with now? Just okay. I guess she's okay.
Perhaps she felt a little intimidated by me.
I mean, you are an Archon, eh?
She's probably
You're
fine.
a god.
Don't worry,
No
she
offense.
didn't leave because of you. We've split up like this in previous places we visited.
Yeah, I don't know
too.
what she was doing last time.
So,
Or
how do
this
you
time
like
now.
Genius Invocation TCG? Paimon bets you're enjoying watching the tournament matches.
Well, in fact, I myself am competing in the tournament.
You are?
Wait, really?
Why is that surprising? Playing cards is an ancient form of entertainment, and I was curious to see what card games are like in this day and age.
Wait, TCG was that ancient? Even in Conria? Huh. Guess you learn something new every day. How's the tournament been?
I advanced all the way to the semifinals.
Semi-finals, not
The
finals.
semifinals? That's amazing! So when's your next match?
Unfortunately, the semifinals is where my journey ended. The reason
Oh, you
being-
lost?
The reason being that she lost to me. And
Oh,
when
hey,
I
Miko.
say lost, that doesn't begin to do it justice. It was quite a humiliating defeat.
Don't make fun of your own girlfriend. Anyway. How unfortunate.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
How? I'm not insulting you.
I only lost because I was duped by her little tricks.
What's wrong with my little tricks? Trickery within the scope
It's
of
always
the
fun to
rules
see
is
a match
better known
between
as
A and Miko.
ingenuity. It's not my fault that some people spend all their time cooped up in Tenshukaku and never have the chance to hone their skills.
What a unique friendship.
More like relationship.
You're right, though. I should make an effort to get out more. Many things have changed now that Inazuma is at peace. However, it seems that some people continue to fear the divine light, just as before.
I'm sorry, what that one line she says? Yeah, I need to get up more. That's like every line that the introverts normally say. And like, we should get up more, you know? We should touch some grass some more, you know? Like, that's just funny. Also, divine light. I'm assuming she's referring to Charlotte here. Or just other people in general.
In some of my tournament matches, I could see my opponent's hands shaking, hesitant to play their cards. Now that I think about it, perhaps they were scared of what would happen if they defeated me.
Oh, A.
Oh, dear, dear. Other players lose their games and throw a tantrum. You win yours, and yet you still find a reason to mope about it. I invited you out for some simple fun and games. Oh, I should have known you'd be like this. Anyway, you should watch and learn, because I plan on using some more of my little tricks to defeat that divine priestess from Watatsumi
Oh, so it's Miko versus
Island.
Kokomi in the finals.
Oh, so Kokomi's your opponent in the finals?
Mm-hmm. On one side will be your erstwhile
Wow, first
comrade
time
in
in-
arms, the leader of Watatsumi Island, and on the other will be head shrine maiden Yae Miko, the wise and beautiful. So, little one, who will you support?
Kokomi.
The nerve, saying that in the presence of me and A? Are you trying to find out whose lightning strikes faster?
Miko, come on. No need to put them on the spot like
No,
that.
still gonna say Kokomi regardless.
I know. I just wanted to see how they'd react. The venue is right over there.
Then why do you have the scary look
Why
on your
not
eyes
go and
again?
take a walk around? Oh, and if you meet my fellow finalist, do
What's that
pass on my
background noise?
regards.
That's weird. Wow. Already we have some interesting characters. To my surprise, A comes back. Known as the Riding Shogun, I'm gonna refer to her as A. Her most recent appearance in the story was actually a long time ago, as we really have not come back to Inazuma for our main story since. Riding Shogun Act 2 in 2.5. You know, the best character story quest of all time. Still to this day. Next to not hate this Act 2. Anyway. As for events, I believe she made a cameo appearance in 3.3. The Test of Courage one. She made like one minor appearance, I'm pretty sure. And she talked about the yokai as well, so I guess it really hasn't been that long. But it was just a super minor appearance, so I really kind of forgot about that, honestly.
Fingers crossed he comes traveling with me.
Next up is Yae Miko. Just like A is 2.5. Except this her story quest in that update. Because I'm pretty sure Miko's takes place after A's Act 2, I'm pretty sure. In terms of events, it is also Akisu Kimodameshi, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Again, Test of Courage 3.3. She played a major role in that one. And it's been a while since you actually had like a proper Inazuma event, you know. Ito and Cookie Shinobu? Really?
Hey, compadre. And Flying Lavender Melon.
You're never gonna let that name go, are you?
Tucker, don't call Paimon that in public!
It's been too long.
What would this tournament be without Arataki, the ultimate TCG champion, Ito?
You're not even in the
Matter of
finals.
fact, the whole Arataki gang showed up in force. Our goal? To bring home the grand prize.
As fate would have it, Boss was the only one who didn't make it out of the qualifiers.
Told you.
What? Hey, that's not the point. It was just some bad luck, that's all. I
Bad
got matched
luck.
against a strong opponent in the first round.
Sure, man.
Besides,
Sure.
it was a close match. It could have swung either way.
I wouldn't exactly call losing in 3 rounds a close match.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
unfortunate.
Shinobu, cut me some slack in front of my friends, okay? Anyway, it's not like you did much better. Weren't you beaten by that fish lady? Sandy Mamma Mia? Whatever her name was?
What? That's not even close.
Sangonomiya
Sangonomiya Kokomi.
Watatsumi Island's military strategist? Yes, she beat me fair and square. I don't have a problem with that.
Well, anyway, I've noticed something in this competition. If you want to win big here, you need style. That's right, I'm talking card backs. I
What's
lost my
card
match
backs?
because my backs were whack.
But the style of card backs and a player's skill don't have anything to do with each other.
It's superstition,
Oh,
Paimon.
no. That's where you're wrong, Mini Milan.
Mini
It's just like how
Milan?
the strongest Oni Kabuto have the brightest colors on their back. If your cards look cool,
You're not a
then
card
you'll
snatcher,
definitely draw
are
a
you?
better hand.
Speedle fighting and playing TCGs are completely different. In cards, you actually have to rely on your own skill.
Get God.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's no use arguing with you. Why don't we let our friend here weigh in,
I think Shinobu has a point.
See? He agrees.
All right, that's it. I know how to settle this. We're gonna play a match. Right now, you and me.
Do it.
How about this? Shinobu, lend me your deck. You've got some pretty slick card backs. But the Traveler probably has cool card backs too. Maybe even better than yours. Okay, in that case, you can use my deck.
Boss, how do I put this? Nobody could win with that deck of yours. No matter who uses it.
How poorly calibrated is this
Quit
deck?
busting my chops. Sheesh. What do you say, Traveler? You got time for a match now?
Oh my god, I actually use TCG. Well, I guess you guys get to see some TCG on my channel.
Great. See? This
I didn't think
is
I
what
actually
I call a true compadre.
Wait, actual TCG in the main story. Huh.
All right, I'll be the judge then. Just remember to take it easy, you two. This isn't a high-stakes match. It really doesn't matter who wins or loses.
Oh, shush. No, do you guys hear that? It's the cry of my cards, cheering me on in the wind.
My cards, you mean?
Wait, so am I using Ito's deck or am I using my own? Okay, I'm using my own. Oh, I'm using Ito's deck. Okay.
See? My theory was correct.
Don't let it get to you. You were using Boss's deck after all.
So does this change if you actually won?
Anyway, what are you two doing here?
Actually, we were looking for Kokomi. Have you seen her around?
I'll save you back on this
as
one, I'm sorry.
Arataki numero uno idioso, so
Uno
eloquently called her
Idioso.
the fish lady.
You're one to talk, Lavender Melon.
My
Her
god.
match in the finals will be starting shortly, so she can't be far.
Oh, that's Kujosara on the back.
Why don't you ask Kujo-Sara over there? The Tenryo Commission is in charge of managing access to the venue and maintaining order.
Hey, just remember that if you ever want to play another match, you can find me anytime.
So, Arataki, Ito, and Kuki Shinobu. First off with Ito. Main story-wise, I believe was Genshin Impact 2.7, the Perilous Trail quest, you know, the Yaksha quest. That one. You know, the same one where the Shao almost died. Yeah, that one. Event-wise, Genshin Impact 3.3, the Test of Courage. He actually made a guest appearance on that. Actually, no, he played a major role in that one, actually. Like Miko. But more of a prank role. Shinobu, also just like Ito from the main story, 2.7, Perilous Trails. She also played a major role in that one as well. Event-wise, debut. She has not made an appearance in the Test of Courage event at all, so technically, this is actually your debut. It's the first time appearing on an event. Kujo-Sara. Actually meeting a lot of people here today.
Hi, Sarah. We're looking for Kokomi. Have you seen her anywhere?
I saw her exit the venue after the semifinals, but she hasn't returned since.
If you're looking for Her Excellency, I believe she's currently near the western shore of Rito.
Goro, you too?
Goro, good to see you.
Hello, you two. Is there something the matter?
No, we just wanted to say hello to Kokomi.
Now that I think about it, her opponent in the finals will be a tough one to beat.
Who are you rooting for, Sarah?
Probably Miko.
Up till now, the almighty Shogun had my
See?
full support. But now that she's been eliminated from the tournament,
Oh, never
in
mind.
truth, I don't really care.
Once again, you're forever an
I
ASIM.
thought for sure you'd be rooting for Miko.
Yeah, same here.
I certainly would, in the past. But now that the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi are on amiable terms, we're all friends.
Those are exactly Her Excellency's thoughts as well. The point of a game of cards between friends is to exchange skills and enjoy the game together. It's not about who wins or loses. She hopes that this spirit of friendly competition will define Inazuma going forward.
A commendable attitude. Her opponent is skilled in the art of deception. Even if she appears to have worry written all over her face, don't fall for it. She's likely trying to lead you into a trap.
It's nice to see two generals who were once enemies on the battlefield now looking out for each other.
It's like Inazuma is finally united.
Do not be mistaken. I speak only in the interest of fairness. The
Oh,
moment I saw the name Sangonomiya on the list of competitors, I anticipated that she would make it into the finals to face the almighty Shogun. I've watched every one of her matches. She constantly adapts her strategy and excels at employing
this is
rare
a card
and
game,
unusual
guys, by the way.
tactics.
This is not an actual
But
war.
after the almighty Shogun's loss, I'm afraid that Lady Guji may also have caught wind of Kokomi's strategies.
Oh, so you want to make sure Kokomi's got intel on the other side too? Wow. Trust Sarah to make sure everything is fair and above board.
Thanks for your insights, General Kujo. I will be sure to pass them along to Her Excellency.
Don't mention it. The match will be starting shortly. Please, let her know to get back to the venue soon.
All right, then I'll get going.
Well, meeting more characters in Rapid Fire in pairs of twos again. This time is Kujo-Sara and Goro. First off for Sara. Main story-wise, I believe was Genshin Impact 2.1, but after the main Archon quest, and Kokomi's character story quest, I'm pretty sure. And event-wise, I'm pretty sure it's actually... She actually hasn't made an appearance in a long time for there's a main event. Because I know people are going to say the Ayaka event for when it happened, I believe, at 2.4, but that's not a main event. When it comes to main events, I'm talking about like Lantern Ride, Wimbledon Festival, this thing. And in Star Wars case, it's actually 2.6, Iridori Festival. Yeah, I haven't said that in a long time, did I? Next up is Goro. Also, after the main story of Inazuma in Genshin Impact 2.1, Kokomi Story Quest. In terms of events, also semi-recent. 3.3, Test of Courage, he was involved. And there's Kokomi, finally.
Kokomi!
Also been a long time since we saw her.
Paimon? Oh, and the Traveler's here too.
Surprised to see us? We came to wish you good luck in the competition. So, what are you doing out here, Kokomi? Taking in the view?
Yes, the soothing sound of the ocean's waves do make me feel peaceful. But I actually came here hoping to see Watatsumi Island.
Huh? Can you really see Watatsumi Island from here? Let Paimon take a look.
I think barely. You know, knowing how Watatsumi Island is, you know, like beneath the ocean.
Well, can you see it?
You know, like it's not really an island.
Let's see. Oh, that must be Kanazuka. And a little further than that, there's Yashiori Island. Nope.
Yeah, that little bit of dip down there, that's
Even on a
Watatsumi.
perfectly clear day like this, you can't see Watatsumi Island from Narukami Island. Imagine trying to see it when the islands were surrounded by storms. Though the islands are on peaceful terms now, the dark
Yeah,
clouds,
it's
of
symbolism
course, still
for
linger
barriers,
in some
basically.
people's hearts. Even when friends argue, they still need time to reconcile. Think of how much time is needed when the conflicting sides could never even see each other.
You okay, Kokomi?
Oh, sorry. My mind was drifting to some more serious topics.
You didn't join the tournament just to play cards. You're competing for other reasons too.
Yes, I thought you might understand.
Huh? What are you talking
She
about?
wants to bridge relationships
Who
between
wins and who loses isn't what's most important.
Watatsumi and here.
What's important is that Her Excellency came here to compete with all of Inazuma watching.
Yes, more people will be traveling between Watatsumi and Narukami Island from this
You know
day
what I'm really
forward.
upset about? You know what I'm really upset about? When it comes to Inuzuma's story? It's the number of missed potential they had. Don't get me wrong. The Inazuma arc revolving around A and Narukami Island and Miko and everyone around there is really good, in my opinion. I appreciate that. But that's not my main issue. They barely did anything with Watatsumi Island. And they did not do anything with that arc. And that's what upsets me. And it really pisses me off too, because it's missed potential. They build up constantly for about this relationship between Watatsumi and Narukami, which is always built up no matter what. The only thing we can see that in the main story is Kokomi's story quest. And the closest thing we can see that in the events was not part of the main event story of 2.6. It was pushed back to the last epilogue story, the last side story. And they're doing it again. Sure, it's more prominent here, but it's just an Inazuma arc of the TCG story. It's like the number of missed potential they have of building on Watatsumi Island's relations with Narukami Island and showing that. I don't know how I feel about that one, honestly. As much as I love Inuzuma's story, that's the one thing that kind of pisses me off is the missed potential that is the Watatsumi arc. Seriously.
The point I hope to make is, even though we believe in different gods, we can all come together as friends by playing cards at the table. We should be willing to cooperate and assist one another in the future.
I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not trying to be like really too salty about this, but it's just The missed potential they have with me arc just really pisses me off, and the fact that its conclusion is with Kokomi's story quest and it doesn't feel like a proper conclusion to me. That's just me.
You could say that I'm playing cards to help dissolve enmity.
I mean, like, I like how they're showcasing this here. Don't get me wrong, the way they're showcasing this here is good. I just hope they really just went full force with this. But whatever. Past is the past anyway. Using a simple game of cards to drive major social change. Like, again, I don't know.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. Besides, my passion has always been in tactics and strategy. How could I pass up the chance to play in a tournament for a strategic game like this?
Kokomi will be a try-hard
Oh,
TCG
so you
player.
have your personal reasons to play too.
Yes, partly.
You should be careful of that fox lady. Even Sarah warned us that
Fox
she'll
lady.
be a cunning opponent.
Yes. It seems that you're not the only one who sees this tournament as a chance to resolve our differences, Your Excellency.
Oh, that's good to hear. Don't worry, Paimon. I've already thought of a variety of stratagems for the match.
Wow, Paimon's really looking forward to the final now.
The Sleeping
And
Dragon
Paimon swears
versus
that
Lady
she's
Kuji.
actually gonna see it this time, no matter what. Paimon won't let herself get distracted, not even by all the tasty snacks in Inazuma.
Prediction right now. We're gonna get another lead on the cards next year and we're gonna fight treasure hoarders again. I'm calling it already. I'm also looking forward to it.
Thank you. All right, let's go.
I'm curious who's gonna win this one because both characters are really smart. Oh, we actually go watch the final. We're not gonna be distracted by car snatch situation this time around. So, Sango no Miya Kokomi. She hasn't been in prison in a long time. Main story 2.1. After the Inazuma Archon quest and her character story quest. Events 2.6. As she made an appearance as a side story character in the, you know, TCG.
Inazuma's Archon bolts her way to the semifinals, only to be stunned by a crafty
What
opponent.
is this?
Ooh, that's a nice title.
Oh, you too.
Lightning from
Oh,
Inazuma
this
won't
is-
be able to reach me in Fontaine, right?
This is the trailer. This is literally from the trailer.
I don't think the
Character
Electro
settings and
Archon
all.
would get upset over a minor thing like this.
Hey, what are you two chatting about? Oh, wait a second. The real question is, how many times are we gonna run into Kirara?
Talk about a coincidence, right?
Fourth
What
wall
are the
breaking.
chances?
I know.
I interviewed a few people around Rito, but no more details on the card snatcher, unfortunately. After that, I ran into Kirara here. We got to chatting, and then I found out that she knew you too.
Well, I mean, we just met in Leeway.
Sorry, you said the card snatcher?
Kokomi?
Oh, let Paimon explain.
Does Kokomi know something that we don't?
I think I already have some insights regarding the truth of this matter.
Really? That fast?
But it's a little complicated, and the finals are about to start.
Oh, we're gonna lead into that
Let me put
later.
it this way, though. The key to this case is actually Kirara.
Her?
Huh? Oh, wait, what? Me?
Having chatted with Kirara, I was starting to think the same thing.
Sorry, I don't have time to
Then
explain
again-
now. We'll have to continue after the tournament's finished.
Everywhere we go, we see Kirara, even in Mondstadt. And that card snatch thing all began in Mondstadt as well. Just focus on your match, Kokomi.
What should we do? Paimon's still trying to wrap her head around that.
Mine have a theorist,
If Kokomi
Paimon.
was only working off of what Paimon told her, how come Paimon can't find the answer? Oh, is Paimon really as dumb as a lavender melon?
We could think about it later.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the final round of the King of Invocations Grand Prix Inazuman Regional Final! Our contestants are
Also, notice the lack of. Oh no.
Kujiyai
Oh,
Miko
no.
of the Grand Narukami
Goro
Shrine
run.
versus Sangonomiya Kokomi, Divine Priestess of the Sangonomiya Shrine.
Also, notice how we had a lack of Mondstadt characters compared to the
Without
Inazuma and
further
Liyue
ado,
characters?
let the final match begin!
Yay, it's starting!
Now, to find out who will play first.
We're actually watching this happen.
You took your time. I was starting to wonder if you got lost walking on the
Hey, nice
seabed,
callback.
Miss Soul of the Deep.
Nice callback.
You must be tired after the walk back to shore. Perhaps I should let you go first.
There's no need. I've heard that fried tofu with all the frills gets cold quickly. If we don't serve it
Yodori
right
Festival.
away, then I'm afraid it'll become a cold, greasy mess.
Round 1, begin! And the winner is...
I also have no idea who could it be.
Sangonomiya Kokomi!
Damn, she actually
The
won.
Divine Priestess from Watatsumi Island.
Miko lost.
She won! Kokomi did it!
Whew. Just seeing that Kitsune yokai made the fur on my tail stand on end.
Okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Congratulations, Kokomi.
Thank you.
Kokomi! That was a real nail-biter, but you did it! That Miko is a crafty one, pretending she had no strategy and letting one of her own character cards get defeated.
Who's coming from
Then
behind
she played
us?
2 cards from her hand that required to have lost a character card.
Uh-oh.
She came pretty close to turning the match around.
Goodness, what's all the commotion over here? Discussing something interesting behind my back?
Well, you're dead.
Not at all. Paimon was just saying what a real pity it was that you lost.
It's no pity at all. It was just a little fun competition. We'll see who wins next time. What do you say, Miss Soul of the Deep? How about a rematch?
If Miss Fried Tofu with all the frills hasn't
These are the
gotten too
pen pal names,
cold,
by the way. Fun
I
fact.
would be happy to play. However, the traveler here is waiting for me to help them solve a puzzle they've been facing.
Oh, really? Then I won't disturb you.
At least you want to help us?
I'll go play with Goro instead. It's
Run.
been a while since I've seen those fuzzy ears of his.
Run.
Now, back to our conversation.
Goro Hangout reference, by the way.
Shirara, you've been delivering items between different nations for the past several days, correct?
That's right. I've had quite a few deliveries recently. But what does that have to do with the card snatcher?
Is she being used
The
unknowingly?
strange thing is that Kirara's delivery route has coincided with the card snatcher's movements at every turn.
Every single place she
Yes.
goes to, he's there.
And therein lies the clue.
Even in Inazuma, in a faraway nation.
Kirara is the card snatcher?
No, she's not.
Huh? Hey, that's not true. I'm just out here doing my job. You can't just throw false accusations at a person. I mean, a yokai like this.
No, it's not Kirara. Kirara's being used unknowingly, think about it. How could you got to Inazuma that easily? Unless Kirara unknowingly helped them. He's a stowaway.
Calm down, you two. Kirara's not the thief. Let me ask you, Kirara. Have any of your packages in the past few days been from the same sender? Or were any sent to the same destination?
Let me think. Senders have all been different. But there's one destination that keeps coming up in every region I've been to.
Really? And what destination
Excuse me?
is that?
I'm not at liberty to give you the exact address, but I can tell you that it's in Sumeru.
Were the contents light? No larger than the size of an envelope?
Huh? Wait. You're not one of those yokai who has prophetic dreams, are you?
I don't think
used to hear
Kokomi's a
stories
yokai.
about that when I was curled up on my grandma's lap.
She could be a dragon, though.
No, I'm only the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. I just like to read light novels and books about military strategy. Divination's not my field. Well, after all I've
Oh
said
no.
so far,
No, you better
have you
not.
arrived at the same answer as me?
You better freaking not. I hate you, game. You put, okay.
Every nation Kirara visited had a parcel sent to Sumeru.
A parcel sent to Sumeru. Okay.
The contents were light and were no larger than an envelope. The contents were probably genius invocation cards.
Right.
We've run into Kirara multiple times throughout our trip. We came to Inazuma because we tracked the thief here.
You have to associate with this. I freaking knew it.
The thief is likely using Komania Express to send packages.
And what if we use this and associate with that? Now we know what the package is.
Kirara's deliveries
contain the treasure cards card packs. He's getting them back?
Yes, you nailed it.
It's like he's getting them back after they're all being delivered.
So the card backs we've been looking for have been right under our noses all along?
Kirara's
But there's
been
still
having
one
them.
thing that doesn't quite add up. Kirara picked up her package in Mondstadt before we encountered the card snatcher. The timing doesn't make sense.
I've thought about that too. The way I see it, there's more than just one thief involved.
So we're trailing not one but multiple card snatchers?
Yes, the person you've been tracking most likely is one member of the group. It seems the other members had already obtained the card backs and sent them together.
Now that I think about it, collecting all those card backs across so many nations would be near impossible for just one person.
But why isn't the one we're following ever using Komania Express?
Because this is Edith's access point.
Because he's too slow. He probably missed the arranged shipment date. Well, that's how I figure it at least. From your explanation, he's only committed theft on one occasion, and there were even witnesses. After that, he's been trading or playing to collect the card backs. I suspect that this person isn't a very good thief. He probably used the Mora he was given to arrange shipments with Komania Express as funds to use for trading.
Then there's another question now. Why don't the other members just keep the cards and take them back to Sumeru themselves? Unless there's a reason for them to stay.
Yes, this is a question I'm still grappling with now. What is the thief's objective? What kind of secret is hidden behind these card backs? Unfortunately, there's no way to know without seeing one for ourselves.
Kirara, can you check for us?
Hey, don't look at me like that. I can't just open a customer's parcel. If the company ever found out, I'd be fired on the spot. And I don't want to go back to being a yokai in the mountains of Inazuma.
No, we don't want to cause you any trouble, of course. At this point, maybe it would be best for you all to accompany Kirara to Sumeru.
Good idea. Going to the delivery location is the only lead worth following now. And if the recipient really is a bad guy, then Kirara could be in danger. We should come along to make sure you're safe.
But that still doesn't explain the treasure world situation. Why are they so rampant these days? I could be the bad guys.
Hey, I know my way around a fight too. I haven't had a single package stolen from me since I've started this job. Whenever someone picks on me thinking I'd be an easy target to take packages from, I send them running.
I'm still concerned about your safety, Kirara.
Let me think about it. Alright, I'll let you come with me to the delivery point in Sumeru. But on one condition. You have to promise that you'll hide somewhere where the customer can't see you. Who's ever heard of a group of people delivering packages?
Deal.
No problem. You got it.
Also, even if the customer is a bad guy and has stolen things, we should leave that for the local authorities to handle.
Absolutely.
Next up, Sumeru. Oh, we're really traveling all over the place this time.
Good luck. You'll have to tell me how everything turns out the next time we meet.
So, Kirara was the key. They've been using Kirara in a way. The one that we're tracking, at least. To basically just get the cards, basically get the card backs back. But we still don't know the motive behind why he's doing this. Again, we have the fact that they're not that valuable. Now we know that Kirara's being unknowingly used. Why is he that desperate? And he only sealed once. Every other time he got them back fair and square. And they're not even of high price or high value, it's just rarity. And rare cards aren't that, and rare cards might not have a high monetary value. So why? Guess we'll figure that out in Sumeru. Next time, we track down this card snatcher and learn the solution and learn his motives once for all. See you guys then. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. E-Secret Conditioner signing out. Have a good one, guys. Stay safe.